Dusties are killing their dads. Check it out. Fair use.
Well, U.S. Marshals got the tip. Of course, they're not telling us how they got the tip, but they tipped off DPD around 9 o'clock this morning, and that everything went down around 1:30. Take a look. He's accused of killing his own father in Georgia. Brandon Williams Griffin arrested in Detroit Friday afternoon at a tow yard on the city's east side.
We were staged. We had officers inside as well as on the outside.
Williams Griffin, who investigators say has ties to Detroit, was in Georgia for his father's birthday party last week. Police say a verbal altercation turned deadly when the son shot and killed his father on June 10th. It happened in Clayton County, about 30 miles outside of Atlanta. Fast forward 1 week. Law enforcement officers learn the suspect is planning to go to 7D's Towing on Nevada near Mound to buy a car.
We developed a plan to have officers on site when he did arrive so we could encounter him and take him into custody.
And that's exactly what happened.
As this individual was approaching the vehicle that he was attempting to purchase, our officers observed him there, made approach, and directed him to place his hands in the air, at which point he complied.
It was around 1:30 Friday afternoon. Antoinette Bailey and her kids were on their way home from her youngest child's kindergarten graduation. They live not far from the tow yard.
And we seen the SWAT team and the police and all of that coming from the 12th precinct. They kind of cut the traffic off, so we had to stop, and they went to the 7D towing, but we didn't know what was going on.
Now that she knows a murder suspect who is considered armed and dangerous was apprehended so close to her home.
It's a little scary. It's a little scary to know that he was that close and we didn't even know.
Everyone thankful things ended the way they did.
He did have a firearm on his person, but fortunately he did not go for it.
Oh, yes, because I'm quite sure he knew he would have gone for it. He would have gone, like, permanently. Okay? Dusties are killing their dads. No one is safe. No one is immune. And it makes me wonder, okay, we don't have a motive. At least I haven't heard them with a motive. Makes me wonder, when he was going to buy that car, where'd the money come from? Did you have your own money? Or were you getting money from daddy? Planning to buy a car. I wonder where the money came from. Because quite often the Dusties are typically broke, low-performing men. They don't have assets. Typically broke. So it makes me wonder if the money was coming from daddy. Or maybe is that the reason why he may have possibly murdered daddy for the money. So hopefully details will emerge. But no one is amused. They killing a baby mama, they killing a mama, they killing a grandmama, killing strangers. Now they're killing daddy. And it's not the first video I've done on a Dusty killing his daddy. Check this one out. Dusty number 2. Based on a report, they're saying he killed his father too. For use.
Charged accused of killing his own father. Police carrying out a dramatic raid, explosives, and the whole thing was caught on camera. Local 10's Annalise Garcia reports from the scene in Miami.
Police say that man killed his own father in a northwest Miami-Dade home, then came here to the Sinbad Motel where he was hiding out. That's where a special tactical team had to come and use an explosive tool in order to get inside and take him into custody. Video of Miami-Dade police using an explosive tactical tool to take 27-year-old Maurice Wright Jr. into custody.
Wow.
This guy right here accused of killing his own dad, 50-year-old Maurice Wright Sr. According to police, the victim was found unresponsive by officers in a home in the area of Northwest 64th Street and 30th Avenue on May 30th. Miami-Dade Fire Rescue says he died on the scene. Investigation later showed that an assault rifle had been used in the shooting that caused this man's death. Detectives identified the victim's son. Officers say he was hiding out at the Sinbad Motel on the 6100 block of Biscayne Boulevard. That's where a Miami-Dade special response team took him into custody. And now Wright Jr. is facing second-degree murder charges in Miami.
Dusties bring drama, heartache, death, and trauma. The financial implications is too much dust in the nation. So think, this is your seed of poverty D. Turn around and murk thee. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Remember the story I did months ago about the Dusty? He had moved in with that couple. I'm thinking they had a real nice place. They had a condo, a high rise, and they were getting into it. It was a black woman. She was a stepmother, I believe. Yeah, I think she was a stepmother. And then the man, the husband, and the husband's son. They were getting into it, and what happened? They put the son out, but the husband left with his son, left his wife, and he and the son moved out. And it had a nice place. So you can kind of figure from there, yeah, he's probably the son not working. I think he was having financial problems, so pretty much a dust bucket, confirmed dust bucket. So the father, he went with his son and left his wife. She seemed to be carrying on with her life. And then boom, she let her husband back in. Let him back in. The son followed. Next thing you know, both deceased. They're dead. Let her husband come back in. That Dusty son. It was the end of their lives. These men, they are catered to in the community. I keep on telling you, they're pretty much like a kept man. They're gonna find somebody somewhere that's gonna provide them with 3 hots and a cot, guaranteed. Now, if you're trying to do a business and go to school, you can't be staying over here free. Oh no, we all got to pay. But when it comes to those Dusties, watch, a mini man be gonna help them. You can't help them. Why would you kill your father? I'm really thinking it's probably money. They are used to being kept. Men, people cater to them. Oh, we don't want to make them mad now. People cater to them. They feel so very entitled. And then the minute it don't go my way, oh yeah, this next thing you know, somebody gone. Next thing you know, somebody is gone, deceased. They need a father in their life. Man, these dust buckets, they're killing the fathers. No one is immune. It's like literally in this day and age, if you can't find a decent person, yeah, you can't be happy single. Trust and believe you can be. A lot of people in relationships, especially women, and some they want validation. I get it. That's got to be it. They're not really happy though, pretending. Look at the last one, Jaquincia. I just did that video on. There's no way in the world she could have been happy in a relationship, being attacked. So has allegedly murdered his dad, and this one over here. If you are around these Dusties, you can see it is not just applicable to relationships between men and women. No. Any relationship, be it romantic, dating, family, neighbor, friend. If you want to continue to breathe, you might want to stay dust free. When you are in any kind of relationship, any kind of kinship, any kind of situationship with these Dusties, you are taking your life in your hands. You really are. Any moment, these fools are known to go off and pop off. Any moment. Highly emotional, cannot control themselves. Low performing men. So when they don't get their way, they are emotionally unstable, diabolically evil. A lot of people don't want to face it. When they don't get their way, trust and believe Trust and believe. Somebody might die today. When you're dealing with a Dusty, at least look, they come out of a bag. They come out of a deadly bag, bro. A deadly bag. So yeah, Dusties. They bring drama and trauma. The financial implication is too much dust in the nation. These Dusties are angry. They're quick to get mad. They're not only killing their girlfriends, their mamas, grandmama, and baby mamas. These fools, they also kill their dads. And I'm out.